Greetings, everybody. How you doing? This is Kinesiology 223, Sports Psychology. My name is Adrian. I'll be your instructor for the course. This is a brief introductory video, introductory regarding where you can find some information regarding the course, and then also introductory regarding my background, my experiences. So this setup that we're in right now in Blackboard is the student preview mode. So as instructors, we can set up a student preview mode to evaluate and kind of look at how things look for the students. And I'm going to walk you through this best I can in the student mode so it replicates what you see on your screen. When you first came into class and you went to the announcements page, that should populate first on either your Blackboard shell or would populate first on your phone on your Blackboard shell. And this video will be embedded right here. And this is the introductory video itself. Now, there are other videos I want you to follow along with here, and they'll be embedded later on. I still have yet to shoot those. So with this class, I'm pretty stoked about it, to be quite honest. I started off as a coach in college. Actually, I played sports in college. And when my time was up doing that, I ended up being a head student assistant in strength and conditioning for 3 years and coached defensive backs for football for a year. I did my internship in coaching in strength and conditioning at the University of Arizona. And I was a head strength and conditioning coach at Austin Peay State University. Came back to the suburbs here, and I ended up doing a ton of personal training, got into different management and leadership positions in different industries. And I can tell you many of the things you learn in this class in terms about how to manage yourself and manage people and manage the environment, they hold true in a sporting environment, but also the work environment. We'll talk more about that later on. I've also coached youth football, and even at Harper, I teach a number of different courses, and some of the courses I teach are very specific to sport-specific training, and I get the opportunity to kind of keep my hands involved in the process of working with athletes and coaching athletes. So, I really enjoy the whole concept of being able to work with athletes and help them become better athletes. Part of that equation is finding the right levers, if you will, and being able to leverage your people and motivate your people correctly and appropriately in a positive way. And as we'll talk more about different personalities in the coaching environment, you'll see that not all coaches are very successful in doing this. But anyways, enough about me. Let's jump into our course content. From here, you'll jump over to, and let's take a quick look at a few things here, one of which is syllabus and schedule. When you get into here, you'll have a video that will be embedded. I'll shoot that next, but that'll be embedded right here, and that'll give you an explanation regarding the video, regarding the syllabus as well as the schedule. And then when you go in here, next one down is faculty information. If you need to reach me for any reason, the best way to do so is through email at afleisch. Now just keep in mind my last name is Fleischer, but the way Harper does their email for the instructors, it ran out of characters, I guess, and it cut off the last letter of my last name. So I'm A. Fleisch at Harper College. I do have a work phone number on campus, but I rarely, if ever, use that. I'm what's called an adjunct professor. So I teach part-time at Harper, but I have a full-time job outside. So therefore, I don't have an office or a phone that I go to every day. And quite honestly, the best way to reach me is via email. And I'm pretty good about getting back to people within 24 hours, usually shorter time than that. On the weekends, you got to give me a little bit of grace because it's the weekend after all. Now, when we get into the class itself, this will be reflected a little bit more in our learning modules overview, but in learning modules, what you'll find is this is all laid out, and we have 4 modules for the course, and they'll be color codified, and I'll talk a little bit about that later on in Roy G. Biv style. And then beyond that, we'll have some discussion board work as well. So with that, guys, your next step in this process will be to jump over to the syllabus and schedule tab, and when you're in there, you'll jump in the video regarding the syllabi and explain some of the nuances of the course and how to get your points and how to actually get on the A train and get an A for the class. All right, guys, if you have any questions or any problems, you have any issues or any needs, feel free to email me at afleisch@harpercollege.com, and that can be found right here in faculty information. Got it? Thank you so much.